Mama Kwaba, that's a beautiful video. That's a beautiful video. Yerba na me bisa me guest and there are if you no muhun wo hormone na the osan. And you guys know Ifya is somebody I like. I'm very biased when it comes to Ifya. I was very happy the muhun wo hormone. I know you know who I'm coming to have this conversation with. Celestine Donkor. Celestine.
Hello.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
The only gospel artist that one mommy really mato what can then mato ahonanyom. Hey, musu me. In fact, ni no provoke him. Mama ko su anyumi because some so no nti ni no ebe show you do catch him na anyum na minimo to.
Unim to.
I should prove him wrong. Na ko su. But then before me be so about the new one. The lyrics bi wo mpeda metase. Part na ka minim sa maka ni ye ya. Esa anokwarito. Anokwarito.
Yes.
Ono chedo nokwal.
Nyame ye nokwafo.
Oh, okay. So the way I thought it in the man.
Faithful God, yes.
Oh, okay. Na menta sinta me moto na. Nti na meka da anokwali.
Anokwarito.
But that's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Or was some power be. And no was some power be. No, akwa be o.
Yeah.
Na new one or friend.
Come and see.
Featuring
PSA Esther.
We should come and see what?
Come and see God, what God has done in a man like me. In ordinary man like me. Me share my life for me I'm just zero. It's just God from the scratch till now. Everything I've encountered, they are many baby, I'm nine edu. Baby, I have friend me, me so sebi me jina hobby no.
Okay.
Nyame. Me who where I am today. Me who no 10 years ago.
Okay.
Me who no 15 years ago. Inti the message of this song no is senka minim se nyame beye me si ayi ne ya. Kama mbu me ho abomfia. Anka me nsusu bi a mesuye. Kama nanti anamon bi a me nanti ye. Ati as a relationship bi wo ho anka yamfa ye ho ankohihim.
Eka relationship or more hinzel. When with a relationship do guma sort to. Or a relationship and when you are dead do be at Bokwa warim. Another relationship do in yanko fat kind of relationship
okay, so and yes say me and kasami relationship per se. But the message of the song, or kasa ma a young person,
okay,
which I put myself in that state years ago, and thinking through it today, me who say, what do I have to tell a young person today? What I would tell the young person is that, say minim say nyame be shira me say ya, baby odi me du odi me do anka ne ama bi wo ho anka manye. Okay. So me pointed to say relationship bi wo ho a so when him say nyame de wo bedu ame pa kire like a twin relationship when him baby nyame de wo bedu anka wan fa ho kra anka ankohye because sometimes ladies no yeah they share relationship bi mu a say we just looking at the now Charlie my ebe dinti ana my ebe shenti you know and sometimes peer pressure be keke. And my idea who shame, but if you can see who you are, who you will become, who may make your choices when you are younger. So, and you message, you know, as I say, me pass and I'm say, and come on, moving one bonfire. And my baby, when I was younger, I'm still very young. But when I was younger, in my teenagers, 19, 18, 17, even 20, thereabout, you know, I would have, maybe say I would have done better than that, you know. At that time, no, and I na brabo for sale to settle for anything, you know. Sometimes so nipe be to me belittle. Emma, it gets to you, it depresses you, it takes some value out of you. Also, you can find yourself in a company of friends. They make you feel you are worthless. Well, Pierre now will join you, when you're comfortable.
When you're comfortable.
Because they make you feel you don't belong.
Yeah.
Won't tarry a cheap. You know? So they make you feel like that. And if you know what God will make you in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, you would avoid such company because it will steal some value out of you.
It will steal some value out of you. I hear some interview be some time ago. I don't really remember how long or how near it has been. But then now I can't about with childhood when you were growing up, the hardships and all that. Most genuinely, the question I asked myself was it that bad? As in, yes, like when bad dama.
Well, everybody has a story, and that was my story. I don't paint the picture say oh you're bad, but it was an experience.
It was an experience.
Because you see,
when you can, you be dodo. Oh, it be another day not seeing. When you
oh, David, a real. I mean, well, then I mean, me what do I get from it? No cray, you know. Me, you know, when I was growing up, I was a house help because my parents, they were not that rich. They were not rich, and I was be brain. Taking care of a lot of kids was really a problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mama and Papa were 12.
Oh wow.
7 born.
Were you Juma?
And I have other 3 half siblings.
Oh.
So that makes us 15.
Wow.
Yes, 12 from same mother, same father. So it's not easy to grow up in a setting like that because it was very, very difficult for them to take care of all of us. My mom worked hard, but it just wasn't enough. Until I naturally love chores. I naturally love chores because, of course, if you're 7th born and you have 6 elders ahead of you. Thank you. And all the time, no me chores. Me we are now we are from. And so I grew up loving to do chores. So when people obi wone be a mama no ya sorry penny. Obi wone be ohi obi aso ni boka kra say you know, I'm a holidays, na focus everywhere. So I live like that. You know, at a point, it was not just to help, but to survive. You know. And emu semuno so bebre. Emu experiences. Ni pebi amene omo tena omo enum kasa omo ka kire me. And nyame bi omo di me fam. You know.
Ebekada ni nyina aka wona we shape who to be the Celestine Donkor that you are today.
Oh yes. I think it was very, very important for me for the destiny God has given me. Na ehu hia say me fame because ama matini pa ase.
Okay.
Ma tinyankopon so ase wo kwan bi so. Because people have reason why they do what they do. Yes. And the experiences has made me stronger. And it has positioned me to feel for people.
For people.
Yes.
Sanya gospel artist nka bedenebe.
Oh. Say my gospel artist either say me a businesswoman. Like big time businesswoman. Yeah, because I was really looking forward to doing import and exports.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I actually read accountant.
Oh,
I did business management, business studies for that. And that was what I would have done. But I also see myself preaching on the pulpit. So Senkama Nyanyoma is one of these. Nti
damono nyame no ofra wana the one efra because in as much as the songs are winning souls for God, putting people in the right direction, on the right path and all that. Oh yeah, then there's a business factor to it. Nti one efra wo do gospel no sika wo mti mama mfra mo honam boto bi anada Nyankopon no hye da afra.
Nyankopon or set me up. Let me say.
Hey.
Yes.
Nyame set you up. Set you up.
One set me up anka me fast our pathway.
Oh.
Yes. Because medical can say nka me se me pese me business. Before I was even in secondary school, I metonyum enyum to ode me nyi nyina no me nyi mu na me say metonyum. I sang at church, metonyum wo like in school. Baby I made na tonyum bia no minya attention.
Okay.
Yeah, minya extraordinary comments.
Okay.
A point to say I have a talent. Intina a very normal mommy. And yet anything special. Because my tisa and I had many opportunities so in time to be singing at church and all that. And for say and to baby career, I never thought of it.
Oh.
I never thought of it. I didn't even know that music is a career. Meaning that, you know. So like the entire make us a setup no. Miko jama down for studio. Or no koye nenyum. Na miko jano. Inti miko jano na studio engineer and Fred Chamensa. Oka say o voice here though because no almost lady need to no so na me so meet inside na me YouTube. Just o voice here the pa. Do you want to record? Na me say yes. So that's how this whole thing started for me. Until I make us say it's a setup.
It was a setup.
Yes.
Oh. Freddie Masudu ohuna so hu de ya no chede.
Oh yes.
O ye papa. Sunday day I said this was a guarantee interview be. In fact, it was a headline I saw. My shada mente.
Okay.
Now, say having your husband manage you as a gospel artist is the best. Dominic and there was a misquote.
No, I said it. It's the best.
Okay.
I said it's the best thing to happen to a female artist.
To a female artist. But then Celestine, you would also bear with me, or you would agree with me that quite a number of female artists, gospel artists, no work on no manage one. No chance and some bay. It been more yet statistic and some num be. It be so why it was rumored that in Benin was mismanages canon and one But what makes your own different? Or no, to I will know when there is the best that has happened.
The fact that I'm saying is the best doesn't mean it doesn't have challenges.
Okay.
Every idea we be our positive side and the challenging sides. And I make cancer say as a woman. You know, when say before say my husband be a jumano. Not many producers be anante very close there. And it's just it's quite uncomfortable in certain ways. Se nipa no nye onini ni relationship mo no oye bema na o manage you na mo nam odd hours to say midnight. Mo go out of town.
Matter say.
Well, it's going to be very difficult even if mo ye genuine people are. The families of the man you are working with, the wife, there will be insecurities.
Honestly.
Yes, because Sebi, menya phones are obi kunu ne menam. Pacho ati ase.
Amu kunyo nam kamenta ase.
It's for me. I think if every obabia or kunu say me nka say by force. So our interest to manage you, our knowledge about it, not our the can-do spirit. Trust me, train that man to manage you. It is the best. Because it's very complicated. I think it is when it's not your manager.
Your manager. But then Ebakade, with you and I call him Brakofi. With you and Brakofi, Ebakade, the fact that you work together, to the mechanic, Serko baby, onana on your boko. Ebakade ono so abua to strengthen your marriage. Because Serko baby, and nam. What did the wild boom? No, go show and peggy na krenam hana krenam. If also baby you did well, you did amazing. On come on.
Also I nya de kra
So when you she obey natural motivation.
I would rather say that, you know, the marriage has to be strong to make the ministry stronger.
Adam mama.
Oh yes. Because say may who my husband as a husband first and give him the place of a husband and honor him as a husband. You would see it in the work too. He doesn't feel honored enough to serve. So the stronger the marriage, the stronger the ministry. Yes. So the marriage must come first. Honoring him, he too honoring me and loving me must come first. Yes. Then the other things that would come, because when it comes to management, is work. A demanding maybe. I was a manager, yama artist. And a honor husband, yama wife.
Okay.
Okay. It's work. He's literally working for me. Do you understand? Or we're working together. And for example, by interview say he keeps the itinerary. Okay. He has to update me, say, or interview. He has to remind me of the time, you know, and that is work. Do the talking for me, only obia kasa on my behalf. Sometimes when there is a bad news or a negative trend, ono no be facing the bullets. So it's work there. It's stress. It's work. And I think the marriage must be stronger to make the work easier. Because meaning in amsisia, na me pese me to nsio or bibia. He has to park the car and get it for me. But I say, because it's easier for him to get it. Obi who imagine that be ko feel romantic, but you So it is I mean so you do fear now as a wife. I don't honor him well. You know it will be difficult. But yes. Okay. You must handle it with a lot of wisdom and serve and honor him as a man. Yes. So that the music will be good. Yes.
Me padi ye kwanyom no do, but then in fact them conversation ya mama kai interview be me I think it's more than a year ago. Na me way yoten na oten music yes Kwesi Oten. Okay. No Kwesi Oten. No Kwesi Oten the gospel artist. Okay. Way yoten sound engineer. Okay. Oten. Nana or church hen management jumeni ordinary na ozi Beyonce ne papa cry and fatu do baby and papa no or mismanaging him and Beyonce saken. I remember I think them the na Portia Abba Kofi them gospel artist on no one crack the nukun managing or managing your basaken.
What a guy.
Portia Abba Kofi. Okay. But your break Kofi would be no new Jumani a basaken.
Well.
Eba sakena Celestine eba sakena. Well,
I think sir. Yeah, you man no. I don't know your boss them. No more the best.
And then you want he's working for you, yeah. So no, he's working for you.
I said we work together. Yeah, I said it is when it comes to the work management, it's work.
This is what the baby name I don't know. I don't want you to manage me again. I want a different manager.
Fortunately, to the glory of God, he's always up in the game. So I mean,
anti-sacrament
I don't
so
think
even
so.
If things are not going well,
I think when things are not going well, you know, that's the good part of couple work. When things are not going well, we sit down because we know at the end of the day, yeah, baby, yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, ministry. When things are not going well, it's easier to sit down and talk about it.
Okay.
It's more easier than say on your husband. Because on your husband, it will be very easy to sack the person. But when so there is forever, you understand? Forever. Yes. So it's easier to look at it positively and solve the problem than to say sacking. Sack for where?
Both of you are safe. Hey, you work at what's it? Is it a choir? You have a choir?
Yes, I have a choir.
What from London?
Celestial Breed.
So is it a choir that's backing you? Another choir, it produced one separately for them to bring like songs out separately?
It's both.
Oh, okay. And how is it doing?
It's doing very well. They just recorded their fresh songs. I may release it very soon.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the management of a choir, because nka artist nka epede groom maybe and be fellow another young artist be nka fan nka kanka ni producing nade. But choir the other so do.
Okay, so I think say you're doing for a long time. You try say any individuals be you know me sign we are very good. You be push them and build a brand for them. But it's difficult. The difficulty is say one try you be invest in the person. Na adwin abesisa. You know, now we jai investment now I no na shit.
No wa show.
Yes, until we felt that it's better to have a choir brand.
Okay.
Because choir no then it's not just one person's face.
Okay. Okay.
So
the
choir will still, the brand will still remain.
That's smart.
Yes.
That's very smart. Beautiful.
The yanyane the mayesa obey wistiska.
Obey wistiska. Young call to enyum no do. Come and see.
Come and see.
How is Come and See doing?
It's doing very well by the grace of God. Very, very well. It released it barely a month ago.
Oh yeah, na enyum no. Why the title? No, yeah, no, or coincide with other titles now. Doesn't it go against the artist?
Better titles.
The Come and See. Because minim there Gwendolyn Yegli so Come and See.
Oh, sir.
Inyo.
On those who come and see.
Oh, Come and See. Crime me didn't know how grow Facebook. Inyo.
There's nothing new under the sun in your normal.
Or normal. But then Obandama, now that Wakanden, it's online. Won't ebia obi hwehwe wonyom ebi onyim do ya won etowe then wako be for isn't that
not
conflict?
Not at all because the moment you enter Come and See, every song that is titled Come and See it globally will pop up. But then it comes with Nipano picture.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll be able to know the particular one you are looking for.
Nipana 80. Yeah. Video na waro bono.
Aye.
The main video we or generate a lot of a bit. A little bit of a conversation. Amankasa mekaid on one platform makaka margin medichiro ubi. Na was say Aterna Nation. It wasn't right. But I think I had also seen I was whole write up was a Bibian Erica Day. Nanke pede wojifim, but then you also wanted to face the fact that you are a mother.
Yes.
Indeed, it is natural. And feel Bibia before that you put out that communique, the bashing or that bullying that was coming, didn't it affect you negatively in any way?
Not at all. Not at all. I am not that kind of person.
No,
negativity cannot crush me. No, that's not the type of person I am. I would turn it around for good. So, before a release a video, in fact, before we even go to shoot a video, we have the concept and we have every detail that will go into it. Into the director listening to the song and the message in my heart as an artist, what I want to communicate, or the concept, no, or the video, no. So before the video is released, I have the chance to look through and decide. So okay, we may pay, if free money at it. So when I watched the video, I saw the costume and how my tummy was out and all that. But then I said, look, body shaming what does Ghana too much? What does we ask it too much? And how long will we continue to hide ourselves as women? I'm a woman, I'm a mother of 3. So what's the big deal if my tummy is big? It's not a big deal. I'm a mother of 3.
Honestly,
I've had 3 children with cesarean sections.
Oh.
So what's the big deal to if my tummy is? There's nothing wrong with it. So I told a person that, come on, let's release it. I have a choice to cover up and make sure you don't see my tummy. And I also have every right to let you see that, Charlie, every woman will go through this stage. And I'm a woman, so.
That should be no enkadebia sika bakakrenti e amafo bibi le wabea wo edit wo body e baka edit wo body ni bi. That should be ni hu bibi dem enka edit body.
I can't promise you that.
Celestine, I not sure that what was making, not to know I hear you. Because if you're a mother and you're proud of how it is and all that, then BBL shouldn't cross your mind.
I said I can't promise you
that. It was your baby. I
don't never say never in this life. As I sit here, you understand? Okay. Because that is honestly how I feel.
Now,
it's for me. It's like it's not necessary for me.
Okay.
Yes. But never say never. You never know. What if I get a very big deal, you understand, as an artist, and it requires me to look a certain way. You understand?
Some corner you bet you will be benen kedi be adwum. Etu manja home kra na fanda mala.
Anyways, it's by the way, but you know, we never say never.
We never say never.
Because to be honest, Obia or plus size, I don't know about any other person, but Obia or plus size, Biano, make certain kind of effort, saying so better and not be maintaining. So we look at available options, either to go on your natural diet or to go on some of these things. Everything has side effects. Sometimes the natural diet too, they can bloat your liver and all that. And surgery and so you see, it's just options that the world give you, but it's up to you to decide who you want to be. So as for the future, then let's not go there.
We shouldn't go there, Marty.
Yes.
But when you are yeah, VGMA, any nominations are in?
May be this year.
At all?
No.
Are you disappointed?
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Because I think Muhudana Brakofimpo, I post to be like a number of people. And like I said, the VGM because disappointments no ya no one doors. Hey, TM one fan chum. Oh, telecell. Vodafone na kenyipa na Natasha Mado. Telecell until TGMA. And see, my kasana mempede makahwasam. Let's look at like genuinely. When you made the baby, mama so omamukoshia ahune onupone title ya bede. Final say. Most the buzz that it generated, the numbers and everything. Do you think that genuinely you should have been nominated for an award?
Oh, final say doesn't qualify.
Okay.
Because that was for
yeah, and the review. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't qualify. And you may qualify what shall I render? The one with Obapa Chrissy. And also, ever any name, I wasn't surprised because me releasing in the latter part of the calendar year.
Okay.
Me releasing in November.
Okay.
And the calendar ends in December. And obviously, Obia we releasing in January. Sa we promote sa we do December. Anyway, we release in November to December. Why not?
Matter. So what time I know was a bit too short.
Because of course I wasn't targeting music awards.
Okay.
Yes, I wasn't targeting it.
And see, come and see it bantami on a target award.
Oh no. It's just personally, as the Celestine Donkor brand, we in target for the year. Your target is to release song every month with right now the focus is to release songs with A-list female artists. Into this November near year with Obapa.
Okay.
And at this we are here with the PAC. There is more to come.
Okay.
Into that is the focus. So we have a plan we are working with.
And to say a nomination be a craft for next year TGMA, you'll be okay.
You know what? This award thing is just, it's like why to me it's like why ubedi rice, why rice ubi bia nebia. Why I say okay, jollof na be here taste kakra into the shito kakra wegu. It's like an appetizer. Like it just is one of those things. You know, but it's not the main thing, to be honest.
It's not the main thing.
No.
A time and a Dennis reason come earlier, no, okay, with the at least when you win an award, within that year, be a fan the gospel song of the year, gospel artist of the year. I mean that bragging rights, and my one, not sure they will show this. Were nominated, were introduced to a stage video award-winning gospel artist. That means many Nasan come out to me or Donna Zaka who quanded the dog honade. So one bar, na say. You hear another gospel artist being given all these accolades on Yemo.
No, not at
all. On phone.
You see, and necessarily award NMA artist irrelevant. Artist name. You know, because the awards is just one-time program in the whole year, but events go throughout the year.
Through.
It is the song. You should have a song that is relevant. It's not the award. When your song is relevant, anybody can engage you. Individuals, companies, anybody. Even though I am not nominated on the VGMA, TMA, I perform on their night. Why? Because I have the song. I perform on their nomination
night. No. I get it. In Brenda Wakanusa, let's go back to Enyum no come and see. Our platforms in Yanado. Video number out.
Video out is on YouTube.
Numbers, how is it looking?
Awesome. We hitting like 300K in barely a month.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful. So you share promotions now, or you're gonna have the where your promotions now, you're gonna go international and do some promotions.
There's global now.
Global now.
Yes.
Beautiful. Sisi a cash number. Cash number.
More here.
Cash now what they share promotion. Then so can you went to Mungo Global? Celestine, can you wear then the plane ticket in Ponubu Fuma? Cash away.
So make the echo global. When you are promoting your song, you can YouTube allows you to sponsor your video.
No work global.
And select which country you want your songs to be seen.
But one salon ko. How would you want kasaboko?
You don't have to go there. When your songs get there, then they will begin to engage you.
Na shall interview
for programs now.
I city come to Celestine Sikayamba. Sikay
global now.
Can come to Wechi. Then can done in Germany.
Oh,
Miran.
So it's
beautiful.
God is doing it.
Beautiful. And see, and you and online platforms.
All the online platforms, Spotify, Audiomack, Boomplay, Deezer, all your favorite, your preferred platform. Come and see us on YouTube. Come and see by Celestine Donkoor featuring PSC Esther. Now leave a comment, subscribe, like, and leave a comment.
Still more, just some few minutes. Be some questioning. Be some be PSC. The matter no. Oh yeah, what you know why I am a believer. I love God. I love God. I think before I make any decision, I first consider God. How will I look in the sight of God? The Madio Bosso I love God. And share a lot of the gospel videos. Nese where or coming ya mia. Debia no ya no ya na comedum na wa me medi benedi. Na mini baby da na wa baby mama da na me. Is that the only thing that God does? Onunkutin able to like project gospel songs cinema. Are we not limiting God when it comes to telling people what God does? Are we not using these things, these kind of videos, these songs to limit or that to create that limitation in the minds of people when it comes to God? And
what song are you talking about?
Oh no, I'm speaking generally, not like specifically to
my
you.
song.
Because actually, most gospel songs from way back, ebi ana video ni eber he na nipa no ye hienyi bi na walo bren no li ye day oh na say so kaye de no na wenye ska it's always deminyamenyame. It doesn't limit what God can do in the minds of people.
I think it depends on what you call limit.
Okay.
We can only testify about God based on our encounter with him. We cannot testify otherwise. I cannot testify to somebody saying that Paul and I said Peter had this encounter with God, so believe God. No. I can testify that I have encountered God. And so if I'm telling you believe God, it's because of ABC. Personally, I have that encounter. So there's nothing wrong with somebody sharing what they have experienced God. The entire Bible talks about people who have encountered God and they're sharing their experiences with God. Entire Bible. Everything in the Bible talks about that. Peter, read everything. It talks about people and their encounter with God. That is what we read, we study. Jesus came to talk about God. And he came as the Son of God. You understand? Into his personal relationship with God, he came to give us. And brought us in to share that space and that relationship with God. There is nothing wrong if somebody is singing a testimony. Based, I think it's even more powerful.
Then there comes
I don't know. Me name what you are referring to. Me name what you're referring to. But, you know, I get what you mean. But point I'm making is, of course, there are those extreme things that anytime we want to project God is good, there has to be a car, there has to be a house, there has to be, sometimes all those cars and houses, we borrow them when we're shooting the video. You know, it's not actually ours. You know, but we project them in the video as it's a blessing and all that. That one is different. We want to show that if you come, now when you or your life say.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
That what you're saying is different. That shouldn't always be the picture. Because challenges, but out of the challenge, you know, you become a stronger person. That is a testimony. Maybe now one personal addiction be. With your encounter with God, I'm our strength to overcome it. Probably it's not totally gone. You still have occasional temptations, you know. But you look back and you see that God is really working on you. You can tell people about that. Somebody can be changed. Because will be or caught through the struggle. Trust me, will be or lack of faith in God is because nyame man in your body. I'm telling you. The miracle, there was an atheist. Oji nyame di oni ni o de bisa nyame. Asi se nyame ye nyame a na na ere a wo foforo. Osi se nyame ye nyame onso masofo no brand ban milk. So there was a preacher who used to preach in the city. And a preacher no heard God's voice saying, "Send milk to this person." I say like what? They be all man no ochiche tracks no. Go and give milk to this person. But he knows that this is the voice of God. He bought the milk, took it to the man's house. And the man fell down and started crying. He said, "I just pray that if God is real, he should send me milk." So even if it may look like something trivial, be trivial for you, Obi the biggest faith to hang on is for God to show up in the areas of their need. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong. Wrong with that. But the extreme ones, no, is
unfortunately, my time has it was, I mean, in fact, I hope I'll have you here again.
Oh, definitely. Why not?
Questions more PD.
Why not?
Thank you
Why
so
not?
much. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
too.
coming. Our share here so you know I say conversation the mafe yenye oye Celestine Donko na yenye nezinkomo. No nyum foforo no ose come and see. Echo all the digital platforms na ebo Celestine Donko come and see enyum no obaba. Echo ni YouTube so ebo Celestine Donko a ono so obaba. Yima nkada ko share come and see nkuti videos no gu hopi dey. Kwene ko hwe ni nyinara. Eya bomodena na subscribe. Subscribe we are dam notification bell no. Hit no so ka ho. Am the video bi to hope na YouTube wa let or there or the video bi dam not that to ho na kohwe bi. So yeah na say yearly quarterly na this will release numbers at what can the numbers of artists nkofododo we say hono nwom na ade from all the digital platforms and na Nigerians no one the world top na one the world top Ghana here so yete alta for no nwom wo me yente hia asumpo yede na numbers no onkoso na Ghanaian artists no were su huna na wa homa aka hu the yes this is my celebrity so what I say nti kan ho for phone no bo Celestine Donko ko YouTube home no and these are not doing Spotify ko ata no bo nyeta kekrebi ata or from Abba guy yenye Celestine Donko ni nyinizin komo. If you missed this interview bomozana echo or your original TV GH ebotum na ahwe na kona kohwe wo homo no MCI chede wo hu mobile kakrempo wori yi mefia homo no ko na kohwe interview ni bi wa ata from Abba guy good night.